I was really struggling to keep afloat, especially having 2 jobs. It seemed like no matter what I did, nothing was working. Hi, my name is Nizvet, and this is my debt story. One thing that I noticed in Miami as I was living there is that the salaries don't really match the cost of living. The cost of living in Miami was crazy, and it is even crazier now. In order to kind of complete all the money at the end of the month, I had to get a second job. When I was living there on my own with 2 jobs, I was renting an efficiency for about $800. But I ended up moving in with my boyfriend at the time. That apartment was about $2,000, and it was a 1-bedroom apartment. That was very eye-opening. Me and my boyfriend had the finance talk pretty early on. I figured that when we moved in together, it would be a little easier because we would be sharing expenses. But it actually became harder because you're paying a larger amount of money, even though you're splitting it. I was also driving longer because I was further away from my job. So that also tackled on to like the gas, the tolls. Around like maybe 6 months into it, I was like, well, crap, I need help. So I researched several options, and that's where I found Freedom Debt Relief. I was like, I found this program, I'm gonna get on this. It's gonna take so many years to get out of debt, but this is what I have to do to get my life in order. And he was able to help me through that. I liked that you could very quickly do an online assessment, and it gave me kind of an idea of what I needed to do right away. And it was even better when, after I filled out that online assessment, somebody called me right away. It was a very knowledgeable person on the phone. They sat down and went through all my debts with me, and we're like, okay, like, this is the game plan. This is what we recommend. This is how long it's going to take. Immediately, I felt such relief, like a weight off my shoulders, because I'm like, okay, there's a way out. There's an end to this. I'm about a year away from completing the program, which is amazing. And then I was like, hey, like, I know you don't have as much debt as I do, but this is very helpful. It really is a load off your shoulders. It feels like you have an advocate on your side helping you get through all these debts. And he went for it as well. So my advice to people that have anxiety regarding talking about money or the money talk, basically, if you push it aside or you push it down, it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger until you can't really ignore it. In relationships, I've learned that usually the worst fights are about money. It's either about food or money. Before the program, it felt like treading water, and I didn't know for how long I could keep up with everything. There is a very low monthly payment. They take care of everything else. They negotiate the debts for me. They keep up with anything that might happen with the cards. Honestly, it's been great. It feels like having an advocate by your side. I've learned a lot over this process that I didn't know. Me and my husband are looking forward to possibly becoming homeowners in the next 2 years, which is very exciting. And that's something that we couldn't have done before. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel now, and I would advise to people, if you have debt, be it big or small, tackle it right away. The faster you tackle it, the faster you can get out of it. Being debt-free is priceless. I cannot wait until I am debt-free, because then I can focus on other things like homeowning and like traveling and doing other things, with the money that was going towards all my debts. As soon as you talk about it and start telling your friends and your significant others, you realize that it's a lot more common than you thought.